everyone. Today I'm going to introduce about Super Diaper Baby 2, The Adventures of the Party Snatchers. So the first book is about once upon a time there was two kids and they drew a story, and then their principal saw it. He was very surprised and he don't like this book. So the Super Diaper Baby, and then got superpower juice. So he wouldn't have the powers of it, so he get the transformance. But because that 11 p.m. He got out of the bed because he pooed, and he turned to poo, and then they killed the poo, and then they were served and they were left in rings. But then and Mr. Crab don't like it, and he put it in the garbage bin, and then he said, "This is our old dumb. This is my favorite book when I was you dumb kids like you guys." And then they say, how about P? Awesome. That means they want to make a new book, and then they made Super Diaper Baby 2. The Adventures of the Party Snatchers. So here. So I'm reviewing. So let's see. Because why the daddy got boo-boo? Because he won aeroplane for Super Diaper Baby. But Super Diaper Baby make an aeroplane for the daddy. And this is just the program. Hey, daddy has said, no, no more aeroplane. And then boo-boo, that means when you're hurt, like my arm is hurt, and then you don't call it anything, for baby short name, you can say it of boo-boo. And then say, it's okay, son, it's just an accident. But then, hey, mister, the big dumb bully just stole my doll. Will you help me? And then because I'm going to smash this stupid doll to a rock. Then they say, no, you're not. Look what I found. Well, here's your doll. And say you're sorry. Sorry. And now scram before I lose my temper. Then after that, because he wanted a ball, so he turns around the restroom. But there's someone going to pee. So I say, hey, hey, hooray for Super Diaper Baby. And then because he got a boo-boo, that means it hurts. They can't handle this. And then they go to the hospital, and they flew to the hospital. Honey, what's wrong? And say, because it's very hard to have two superheroes in one family. And they say, hey, you're good at reading. I say, hey, but Super Diaper Baby with the superpower juice, and also makes him powerful for reading. And then chapter 2, me life. This is Dr. Dinkle, and he wanted to turn this to liquid, and he got a splash all the money out, and then he won all the money, so he get all the money bankful, and then the liquid 2000, and then suddenly he was sleepy, and then he yawned, and he zapped Dr. Dinkle, and then but then I turned to water, and they said, I'm not stupid, and then the machine crashed. Now I can't turn back to the normal. Then actually he said water is actually also good. Then well, look at the money, and they say awesome. So he go back and give 100 money, and then they're all very wet because it's all water. And then he turned to a cloud, because water, water can turn to clouds, and they drip. and say, "Is that fun?" And then and he go away. 2 weeks later, "I'm home. You didn't pay the water bill, did you?" And I'm thirsty. And then you know what he drank him? Because he didn't pay the water bill. So he drank the doctor's thing. After that, so he drank it. 6 hours later, he wanna go to pee. But then, hey, I told to pee, and then the tap was free. And this guy robbed the bank. He stole someone's purse. He stole someone's purse, and this guy robbed the bank. Wait. Not yet. And then he gave back money. He stole money. Chapter 4. Meanwhile, 2. Layer of evil. I can't believe it! I went to sleep and I woke up. I got turned into pea! And because he turned to pea. And then he go out and steal money again to buy stuff, not steal money. And say no, I say A B, and he sang A B C, A B C D E F G H I J K L M O N K L M N O Q R S T U V W X Y and Z. He sang it wrong. And then, "Hi, you forgot P." I could never forgot you. Cause you know why he didn't sing P? Because he is P. When you get out of here, and then he think of a plan. I'm back. A ribbon of a dog, and he got a lot of things. Chapter 4, Part 2. He was angry, so he turned the store. And then all the drops want to go in the house and then break all the toilets. And this will crash all the toilets. And then Super Diaper he look at the toilet and said, "Why you get out of our toilet?" And he kept asking. And then say, "Because it's broken and I need to fix it." So he turned to it, but actually not. And then and then he banged the toilet, and then this thing, PC and the robot just break all the toilets, and then more they all want to go to the toilet, but there's no toilet, and they want to go to pee, and then they can't go to pee. That means there's no place to pee. No place to pee. And then they all pee because they have nowhere to pee. And then they go back to their place. And and they go back and then say, "Nobody has toilet anymore. Everybody has to go pee. I got it! We've been robbed and diapers. So everyone, please see free pee in this empty pool." and then they pee on the empty pool. I'll take, and then they buy diapers instead of toilets. Mom's toilet paper company. But why? And then they make it got to Super Metro Kitty 3000. That means it's actually the robot thingy. That means the robot thing. I want to see this robot thingy. But it turned to Super Metro Kitty 3000. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. and then they clang, and then boom, and then a lot of things, and they get a lot of kidnap, and then he was eating it, and then because it's controlling what he does is actually what the robot does, and he did it, and then he broke his breaking the ship because he was too happy and jumping around, and he got his head off, and because he's scratching his head, and then suddenly and then the ship gets its head off, and they go away, and then and he can still control the robot, and then he dropped the funnel or us. Oh boy, Jill. Mayor, everybody had pee the pool for a long day. That's wonderful. And then one guy want to go. And then say, hey, so what's this rust wrong? Rumble, rumble, rumble. And he turned to that pee again. Ha. I thought it was a train, not pool. So, and then just killed and Jill for cats. And then boom. Right, and so with that stupid cat, he's in jail. You delete us now. Oh yeah? My train with non-trucks, and he break all the trains. And then he cut them in half. But he says water because he can splash back. And he broke all the buildings. And then he used the building to hit them. But why they're so big, but they can't fit inside the building? What makes sense for this? Okay, this makes sense. Deep inside the rumble, and then they went inside the building because they crashed it too. And then they do something, and then they push the earth to far away. The bird is so cold. Now he can't get out. And it's chapter 7, Father's Day, because it's Father's Day. Meanwhile, at the hospital family. So this Father's Day, and a monster, and they say I can't really. And then because it's Father's Day, and so. Monster evil, and he wanna kill that monster, and then he grab the wall. Oh no, that's time out! And I gotta get out of here, cause this is a poop being rats, and this is a Dr. Tangle. I mean, also not rats, but being going and talking. And then they go back to Earth, and they push back Earth to the place that. It should be, and then this is an ugly triple rabbit that they kiss with diapers. I can do this really fast. And at the end, so this is Super Diaper Baby 1, and then this is Captain Underpants, and then yeah. And then say how to draw it. So yeah, at the end of the book, I turned the page. Come on, I turned the pages. Sorry, I turned. It's okay. So it's already end of the review. So bye.